Alright, we got the old go-kart engine running. By the way, it runs great. I did a little throttle work on it. The throttle mechanism wasn't working correctly, but I got it fixed. So this engine came stock. It was stock, but I put basically a stage 1 kit on it. I removed the governor, I put the air filter, and I didn't do anything with the jetting though. It's cold. And obviously it has a header on it. Idles really well. Idles better than the new engine does. Yeah, runs real good, sounds real good, especially with this pipe on it. So the engine is a 136cc engine, and it made 4 horsepower, 7 foot-pounds of torque stock. So with a stage 1 kit, or stage 1 kind of sort of doohickey, I don't know, it probably is making at least 5 horsepower, maybe 6, I don't know. It can rev a lot higher. It said it was not supposed to run above 3,600 RPM, but I've turned at least $5,000, maybe or more on this poor engine. But hey, it hasn't blown up yet. So, and I'm not currently using it for anything. Although if I ever get another go-kart or a mini bike or something, this engine will certainly be a good contestant. Oh, it's actually this very light engine, this old go-kart engine. This one, which is a 2-horse, is if anything heavier. So as I said, this is basically the channel mascot right here, and so I wanted to keep it in good running condition. So I changed the oil. The fuel tank had a leak in it, so I epoxied it. Although I think the epoxy isn't exactly meant to be used with gas because it kind of started to deteriorate a little bit. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. It still has a little bit of a fuel leak out of these holes in the top of the cap for air to get in. Still smokes like crazy though. Here, I'll put this on the other side. See if I can get it to start without shocking myself like last time. The problem with these draw-up carburetors, they have suck up the fuel from in the tank. They don't have a bowl. Is they always are a little hard to start and get fuel prime. Runs kind of good, not too good. The carburetor is pretty much shot on it. Definitely has flow by. Oh, I stalled it out somehow. What? Oh, the stars engaged for a second there. Unfortunately, the camera did die on me, but now I'll give you a little sneak peek at how the diesel-powered air compressor project is coming. Because my idea for patching this up, we have some fiberglass resin body filler, and this was recommended to me by a friend, and hopefully this is going to work good, because the reason I'm not welding it is if this was thin enough to get a hole in it, whether it be got scraped on the ground a lot or rusted through right there, you're not going to be able to weld it. It's just going to kind of blow holes in the metal. And as for the brazing, that probably would work, although I don't have access to that right now. And so this stuff I've heard is quite strong and hopefully will work for this application. Alright, so I got it out here and ready to test fire. Water coming out. That's not a good sign. Alright, we're at 80 psi. You can see there's a white liquid coming out. I think that's water. And a tiny, tiny little leak. So that's not good. Alrighty then. Bad news. It still leaks and it's worse than it was before. How is that even possible? In she goes, I guess. Alright, it's been about 24 hours, so it's the next day, and it's a lot colder today. It's in the high 30s, I believe, so hopefully it dried. If not, I mean, it's hard, so I don't know if it's at full strength, but it's definitely very hard. Come on, baby. Still leaks, and it's a bad leak. Or man, this is so disappointing. How? How? The whole thing's plugged. It's right where the plug is. There's full in here. I squirted a ton in there. I don't understand it. To make a long story short, I tried one more time and it still didn't work. And so yeah, the resin on its own is not capable of holding back the pressure. So what I did is I ordered a sheet of actual fiberglass, and I'm going to put it on with the resin, and hopefully that will be strong enough to hold in the pressure. And so hopefully part 5, which is not just about fixing the leak, although that's a major part of it, will be coming out soon. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.